Throughout her life, Sister Maria Troncatti lived with deep devotion and unshakable trust in the Blessed Virgin Mary. The prayer, Hail Mary, full of grace, was for her like the very breath of her soul, a source of strength, peace, and courage for her missionary work. At the age of 15, she joined the Association of the Daughters of Mary, and from that day on, she firmly believed, Mary is our mother, and she never abandons her children. In 1909, while still a young sister, Troncatti fell seriously ill with typhoid fever. When the Salesian priest Blessed Michael Rua visited the house of Nizza, he gave her the blessing of Mary, help of Christians, through which she was miraculously healed. Again, on June 25, 1915, when a great flood struck the city of Varazze, she prayed fervently to Mary, help of Christians, for the safety of herself, her brother who was away at war, and another sister, and her prayer was heard. In 1925, after 3 years of service in Troncatti, she was sent among the Shwa people who lived deep in the forest. She was 43 years old. Although she felt fear and uncertainty, she often repeated to herself, "My dream is to bring Jesus to them, and my hope is Mary." When she successfully performed an emergency operation on the tribal chief's daughter and saved her life, she attributed it entirely to the grace of Mary, help of Christians. Wherever she began new mission centers, she would bury small medals of Mary in the ground as a sign of protection. Whether crossing dangerous rivers or walking through dense forests where wild animals roamed, Troncatti never stopped whispering her beloved prayer, Hail Mary, full of grace. Floods, forest fires, deadly diseases, nothing could stop her. Once, while walking through the forest with an indigenous woman, a large snake coiled itself around her legs. Holding her breath, she whispered, "A snake." The woman said calmly, "Mother, don't move." Troncatti stood perfectly still and began praying, Hail Mary, full of grace. Slowly, the snake loosened its grip and slithered away. One day, while the young sisters were practicing hymns in the chapel, Troncatti sat quietly in a corner with her eyes closed. Someone said softly, "Sister Maria is asleep, maybe we should stop singing." She smiled and replied, "I'm not asleep, I'm meditating on Mary's love. She is everything to me." When people came to her seeking healing, Troncatti often said, "I will give you the medicine, but it is Mary who will heal you." All the wonder she witnessed in her medical service had one single source, her constant and unwavering trust in Mary. Many people realized that the motherly tenderness Sister Troncatti showed toward everyone was a living reflection of the goodness of Mary, and of her loving care for each of her children. Among the people, she came to be known as the Helper of Mary, help of Christians. Dear young friends, the words of Don Bosco continue to prove true throughout history. Have devotion to Mary, help of Christians, and you will see miracles. The life of Sister Maria Troncatti is a shining testimony to this truth. Walk through life with love and devotion to Mary, and you too will see her wonders.